Amanda from southernbride.co.nz here, and the other day we were talking about wedding planning overwhelm and combating that by having a really solid plan in place and doing one thing at a time. All the lists in the world are not going to help you though if you have no money to pay for your wedding. And unfortunately, that's a huge wedding stress for a lot of people. It's probably the biggest mistake I see is not having a plan in place for how you're spending your money, and so having a wedding budget basically. It's very easy to put this in the too hard basket because it's hard, and it's also something that's quite often ignored because you don't hear about it a lot, or it's taboo to talk about it. I guess you don't ask people how much they spent on their wedding, or things like that. So the problem is that if you keep ignoring your wedding budget, eventually it gets too late to fix it. And that's because things like how many bridesmaids you're having, where your reception is, and the type of meal you're having, the number of guests you've got, whether it's a BYO venue or not, all these structural things about your wedding are decided quite early on in the piece, and they also have quite a role to play in dictating how much you can spend on your wedding. And so this is something you should be doing right at the start of your wedding planning, even though it's not the most glamorous romantic thing to do. So I have got on my website a list of what I spent on my wedding, on all the different bits and pieces, and you can find it at southernbride.co.nz/budget, and that will give you an example of sort of a mid to lowish range wedding. There's also a link to Megan from She Said Yes's budget, and that's more of a high range wedding, so you can kind of compare the two and see how they compare in terms of what different things that we spent money on, and hopefully having a look at some real wedding budgets, it will help you.